New toy alert. This is a Sangean ATS-909X shortwave receiver. Just got it today. Really nice little device. A little bit expensive. Runs just over $200, which is very pricey for kind of a portable shortwave radio. But it's got all the features. Has all the things that I like. One of the things in particular that I like is an external antenna connector. And I really like the line out feature here. That way you can plug in directly to a computer sound card and record the audio right from this device. So anyway, one of the things that I found a little difficult about this was tuning through the shortwave bands. And I've got it on right now. I've got a channel selected, and I'm just going to go over to the FM bands. And here's one of the local FM stations, and I don't have an antenna up, so maybe reception's not as good as it ought to be. But FM's pretty simple to figure out. But when you get over to shortwave and you hit the tuning, it just goes through a loop, very short loop, and it's kind of weird. If you look here, there is the bands here that it covers, and if you'll notice, it says 120 centimeters, 90 meters, 75 meters, 60 meters, and those all correspond to the buttons over here: 120 meters, 90 meters, 75 meters. And what you end up doing to select a band is you hit the shortwave switch over here, and then you hit the corresponding band that you want. I'm going to hit the 41 meter band, number 5 here, and that starts me off at about 7.1 megahertz. And then you can scroll through, but it only goes through that particular small bit of band there. And of course, I'm not finding anything here. Let me go one more. We don't want that one. I think I might be able to find a channel here. And so the tuning is just a little bit weird. There are actually 14 separate shortwave bands. So, you know, you hit FM, you go through that, you hit medium wave, and you go through the AM. But you hit shortwave, and there's 14 separate bands. And one of the reasons I'm probably not finding anything is I don't have my antenna plugged in here. There we go. Now I stand a much better chance of finding the station. There we go. Not much there. Another interesting feature that this radio has is it does rechargeable batteries, and you can recharge only when the unit is off. And underneath here is a switch for nickel hydride and NiCad batteries, and then an alkaline switch. And I assume what that really means is charger on and charger off. In the alkaline position, it won't accept a charge. So it's really just a accept a charge, don't accept a charge switch. And then, well, actually, here's the switch right here. And then there's another one for the AM step, 9K or 10K. In Europe, you set for 9K, and in America, you set for 10K. So, a lot of interesting little features. I like it. It's definitely a shortwave radio that you won't get far with if you don't read the manual. And another nice little thing is it comes with a cool little pouch here. Spend that much money, you don't want to get any scratches on it or anything. So far I like it. It's a little bit early in the evening to start yanking in the good stations, but it seems to do what I paid for it to do, and I think I'll get many hours of enjoyment out of this.